Heartbroken mom forced to pull the plug on 13-week-old baby she waited 20 years for. Tammy Ierson prayed and waited to become pregnant for 20 years. When she finally had one, she didn't expect that she would say goodbye to him that soon. This 39-year-old mother lost her 13-week-old son after he had a cardiac arrest that severely damaged his brain. Now she wants to share her heartbreaking photos to help other mothers out there cope with losing their baby. A picture of Ierson, who was breaking down and in tears as she was holding her baby for the last time, became viral. The photo she posted was with a caption that says, "For the first time since Wilbur's birth, I was able to take him for a walk. But as I moved down the corridor with Wilbur in my arms, I realized that was our first and last ever walk together, and I broke down." That's the moment Mark captured the picture of us. Her pregnancy journey was complicated, but she's been waiting for 2 decades just to give up on him. She shared, "After the 20-week scan, my doctors first realized something was wrong. They asked me repeatedly if I wanted to terminate my pregnancy, but I said no every time." She added, "I loved him so much already and believed he deserved a shot at life. His prognosis looked poor, but I also held on to hope that I'd be able to bring him home one day." She gave birth through an emergency cesarean section just after 32 weeks because she developed preeclampsia. Preeclampsia in pregnancy is when you have high blood pressure and possibly protein in your urine during pregnancy or after delivery. This is the most common complication that affects during pregnancy. It develops during the 3rd trimester and it affects 1 in every 20 pregnancies. When she gave birth, Wilbur was diagnosed with RYR1 gene mutation that causes arthrogryposis, which is the stiffness above the joints. The baby's also had trouble breathing without assistance. He also had a very limited range of movements in his limbs. Ierson explained that they didn't know if he'd make it through this first night, but he did. The nurses also told her not to disturb too much with physical contact. But this mother knew that her touch brought him comfort. Days passed and Wilbur became stronger. Just like any other mom, she wanted to get to know her son better. So she would hold him, sing to him, cuddle him, and just shower him with so much love. In fact, she also started an Instagram page to support other families who are dealing with the same situation as hers. In the weeks since Wilbur had arrived, we'd built a beautiful connection, and I'd gotten to know his strong personality. I'd waited years to give my daughter Zelan a sibling, and the life inside me felt so precious. The connection between us was strong from the start. Wilbur suffered a cardiac arrest which damaged his brain. The medics tried to resuscitate him, but each time that the brain is not receiving enough oxygen, it causes serious damage to his brain. She said, "He did eventually come back, but the moment he opened his eyes, I knew my little boy was gone. His gaze was vacant and he no longer seemed to recognize me." Wilbur didn't respond to my touch anymore, and the connection between us vanished. I was devastated. It was a very short-lived connection to her baby, but Tammy Ierson cherished every single moment she spent with him.